and mahalo, surfer dudes and beach babes. Welcome to H20. I'm Mark.
He's very slow today. I'm Kimberly.
And we got mad hits like we're Rod Carew. That's a Beastie Boy reference. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Would you stop destroying our set?
It's the last show. Isn't this the part of the show where, everybody like smashes their guitars and, like trashes the place or whatever?
Yes, but we have to get through the show first.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, welcome. So Kimberly's been painting her apartment all week.
Yeah.
She's decided to go with a lovely eggplant and terracotta.
Yes, but not in the same room. Don't scare people off. I do have 3 walls, massively purple, by the way, so yeah.
So I've been out karaoke singing the last 3 nights. I've been practicing up.
Well, that's scary.
It is scary. I had Barney's Beanery in the beautiful Hollywood region 2 nights ago, and then the Whaler right here in nearby Marina Del Rey last night. Given a choice between the karaoke, because karaoke hosts play a big factor into where you go to sing karaoke, I recommend Barney's over the Whaler.
So was it full when you got there?
It was packed.
So you scared how many off?
No. I impress some people, and in fact, if you tip them, you get up sooner, and they actually make you sound better. It's a given fact.
Oh, well then I need to go there because I so have no talent.
I'm gonna read the weather now. Thanks, Kimberly. So in Santa Monica today, it's currently clear and sunny, 66 degrees, near 80 at the beaches, lower in the 90s inland. Saturday and Sunday expect scattered clouds, just like my head, and highs in the 70s. Surf report 2 to 3 feet. Waves knee to chest high, fair to good conditions. Tide 4.42 feet.
All right, in traffic, I don't ever know why people. What are you doing? I don't ever know why people talk specifically about the different highways because, again, this is LA. They are all messed up. I was listening to the radio today, and I think there was an accident on every single highway. Yeah.
You know what? If you take a left through the parking lot at Ralph's, take the alleyway behind the Shop and Save, you can actually get here in less than an hour. It's pretty magnificent.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing the microphone thing again.
All right. The show is only beginning, and, it's just going to be an interesting day today.
Yeah. I actually got my first bit of fan mail today. A couple people in Ferndale, Michigan, who never surfed before, but now they've learned so much from our show that they're very impressed.
You also have a stalker, don't you?
Yeah, in Kentucky. She emailed me and said, "I'm here. Here's my phone number. Call me." Why haven't you called me yet? It's like 15 emails a day now. I don't know.
Well, this is scary. Any woman who wants to stalk Mark, I think, needs to get a new life.
Well, she's in Kentucky, which it seems to me that you happen to know someone in Kentucky as well, isn't that right?
Yeah, I do know someone in Kentucky, but that's a whole nother
Maybe
story.
they could road trip here together.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
No?
No.
She wrote a pretty good script, actually. She sent me her script because she started off by telling me that she was a writer. And then lo and behold,
So you're just gonna, please her along until you get a part in the script? You're going, the old lonely lady, you are going to lead on.
She owns a convenience store.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's about a white trash as you can get.
And her screenplay's called Billy Bob, if you believe it or not.
All right, I'm over this. We're getting to our guest now. Maybe he'll have a better story to tell. Vincent Sloan, he is a legendary surfer. He is known as the mayor of Huntington Beach. He's been surfing for 15 years. This guy makes his own surfboards. He is the star of every movie that Lost Enterprises makes. Guys, he is absolutely a surfing genius. So let's welcome Vincent Sloan.
And this is a surprise. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Excellent. So this is Han Lee. Yes?
Yeah.
Protege of
Vince
Mr.
couldn't come today. It's been a little busy today. Last night, he just didn't feel up to it. Had to pray to the porcelain god, I heard. He's very religious like that. So.
Yes, as many of us are in the surfing world. Yet, despite my hangover, I'm sitting right here. So you and Vince work closely together?
Oh yeah. About 10 years ago, I just started learning how to surf, and then this guy just comes up, and next thing I know, it's Vincent Sloan. I'm just like, oh, Vinny, I love you. So he comes up to me. He's all like, you need to work on your balance. So he comes up, helps me out, and then just started building a relationship from there. You know, a lot of good times, and he got me an internship at Lost. Now that he's the logo basically, so it's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
like, he's a great guy when he's not, busy.
So now, how did this all come about? The concept of the wave blade.
The wave blade. Well, old Vinny is just like so insane. He'll just come up with anything he wants, and he makes his own boards. Like it has to be to his expectations, and there's no other way. So he just invented this wave blade that just makes it so easy and so stylish that you can do fancy tricks. Like he invented like the kickflip for a surfer, and that was just such a hard trick to do for the longest of time, and he managed to work it all out.
And does he teach people how to do the kickflip nowadays, or?
He tries,
Yeah.
but then there's some of us who can't master it yet. It takes some time to get that technique down.
And how long have you been working on it?
Let's say on a morning basis, I kind of go not at all. It's a little too hard for me. So what I do is I just stick to the basics, and I just try to stay a little bit more to the soul surfing and relax and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Surfing for pleasure and not, profession.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you do graphic design.
Yeah, that's where I have to make the money. Since I'm not doing the competitions as much, I do like some design, so I do some acting. I just managed to get this poster out. This is just the rough print of the poster.
Wow. Until
Now,
forever.
what is this for?
Oh, this is just a movie I was in. There's my face right there.
So, Until Forever, right?
Until Forever. It's a very good movie. It's about spies and SWAT teams and drug deals. Your typical
Excellent.
action-packed movie.
So was doing both the graphic design work for the movie and acting, was that like part of the negotiations that you went through, or you just kind of volunteered?
Well, I volunteered. They go, well, bring us something. So they gave me a few, dailies and some pictures, and I was just like, well, I'll see what I can do. And then they end up going with it. They said, like, we like what you brought in, so let's continue with it. And like, if you don't mind, we're gonna make a mass print of them. So I was like,
Excellent. Well, it's a beautiful poster. So I mean,
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, get it out there.
Now, this is Lost Enterprises, which is what we were saying. Vincent's
Yes.
always in.
Yeah.
Now, did you design this as well?
Well, I had to do some color correction. As an intern, they just have you do little things for them. They have you start off with the little tedious stuff. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll do a little blue here, enhance some of the green, and they like, well yeah, bring up the logo a little better. So.
Yeah, can we show this one off to the cameras? What's really going wrong? And where can you find this sort of thing? Do you online, on the internet?
Well,
or?
online's your best source, of
Yeah.
course. Like anything else, you just go directly to the to the source. But
And what website is that?
well, you go to lost.com, and
Okay.
then you can go to the store, and you'll see things pop up.
Excellent. Now I understand that you also have some information about the wedge.
The wedge. Oh yeah, that's killer. As any surfer will know, you have to get there before 9 a.m. The body surfers don't like you to be there too long. So what happens is you got to build a real good relationship with them. After a while, you shake a few hands, and they're like, "All right, well, if you calm yourself down, don't get in our way, we won't get in yours." And they mean it by life, So I'm just like, I'll stay around.
Excellent. Well, I think it's time for our first commercial break. So let's go to it and stick around. You might learn something.
cable out again.
Well, we are having fun today. I can say that one. All right, we're back in, and and today again is our last show. So this is the very last time that we can do the Chug Log competition that Mark keeps losing.
Close. It's been close. Come on.
Yeah, close doesn't matter. You still lose.
We set a few provisions this time for my
Yeah.
consumption abilities.
This would be Mark's handicapped by that much. And if you don't win by this, oh my God, you're even more loser than
Can I have
than
a
thought you
designated
were.
pie taker?
Okay, we do have a wonderful, wonderful girl who works on this show. She's one of the camera people, and she has offered to take the pie for Mark if he doesn't get it. Her name is Elvira. She's over there. Okay, so she's waving to the camera right now. She's taking the pie if Mark loses again.
But I won't lose.
Okay, so John, come back.
John!
Yeah, because that's what you get a
Go,
handicap.
John!
Let's just show, we do have a clip of all the times that he has lost. So if we just want to show that clip real quick before we do this competition right now. Hurry! Come on! It's so gonna be you getting that!
All right.
Okay, so now we're back. Okay, so this one's yours because you had big lungs and don't need the handicap. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to?
Can I at least
Win
crack
or
mine?
lose?
Because his seal's cracked.
Sure, crack your seal. All right, on 3. 1, 2.
Oh!
He really doesn't want to lose this.
Oh
my God! Yeah! This is your problem! Fight him!
Yeah!
Okay.
Lucy used to say,
That's the epitome of your problem. You won,
I
and
won
you
by
yeah, but you stand there frozen and forget to pie the guy. I think you won the
I had
first
to-
2 times and stood there and didn't pie him.
I had to relish it in the fact that I knew. I mean, look at this. This was. I think I could have beaten him without the handicap. This thing is still half full.
Let me tell you something. You may have won. You're still a loser, dude.
Oh, you're a good sport, my man. I'll tell you
So,
what. We should.
as-
Is it all out of my eyes?
No, it's
no,
not.
no, it's not. You're I'll help him. Good sport here. Yeah. It's still pretty much in the eyes.
So how does it feel to have a clean face, Mark?
Oh, it feels great.
gonna be
The
complete
feel of
talent.
victory.
John, is it just completely horrible?
It would have been better if it was really cream.
Yeah, it's not.
God,
We've been
my eyes
using.
are on fire now.
Now, is
Oh.
this shaving cream?
We're gonna go to entertainment report now, so we can get John cleaned up. So we got a new guy over there, right?
Yes, we do. Ryan is out. Say hello to Jimmy. Jimmy? What's up, man? How?
What's up?
Good. How do you like filling in for Ryan over there?
You know what? He's got about the best job I could ever imagine. I mean, I just sit here, I sit on camera. Tony makes me look pretty. I got my lights. I got my beer or something somewhere.
You got the works going on over there, huh? So what's
I'm
going on
living
in the
it.
world of entertainment?
Well, I wanted to get back with Brittany because she's all about the news right now. I don't know if you know this, but all her recent escapades, the marriages, all this stuff, her popularity has gone down, but she's still #1 in the news. Did you know about her marriage and the prenuptial agreement?
Well, I heard she got married, and then I hear she's married. She's not married. I don't even know what to think.
She's just waiting for me. That's her problem.
She's
But
Jimmy thinks
absolutely. So is Tony too, but he's holding the camera. So sorry, Tony. I only go one way.
Okay, y'all are a big mess. Y'all are.
And I was
a big
talking about
mess.
that cologne she's got. Have you heard about that Curious stuff?
Well, I've seen her kind of risque, raunchy commercial she's got going for this cologne.
Well, I think we all love risky and raunchy. But this Curious stuff is supposed to drive men wild. I mean, just thinking about it's driving me wild. But
All right, well, I'm going to let you go be curious about that, and we're going to get back to our next music segment here.
awesome. Well, I love you all. Thank you, LA. I'm Jimmy Morgan for the Entertainment Report. You guys take care. Peace.
Bye, Jimmy.
I think that Brittany and Cynthia Nixon are actually having an affair.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, if you're gonna be gay, then why not Britney? She's hot. She is.
She
you know?
is, and she did that whole kissing Madonna thing a couple years back.
Yeah, you know. So maybe that's it. Cynthia Nixon, Britney Spears, the little Madonna mix.
So speaking of music, we have a musical guest who also happens to be a very good sport. I think you guys will recognize him, Mr. John Portella.
Come on, John.
Oh, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're cleaned up a little from the.
Yeah, just
Nice,
a
lovely.
little red eye now.
yeah. You know what? You're not the
feel
only one.
quite well.
I think that Vincent is also a little red-eyed, and he didn't actually make it to the set today. So I mean, you're a sport for showing up. So tell us about your musical background.
Well, I've been singing since about the age of
Here,
10.
come on. You're too far
Oh.
away. Come up here. I like my men close. I'm sorry.
I've been singing since the age of 12. Started out doing singing and been trained singing opera, basically. Different languages: Latin, Spanish, German. Didn't know what I was singing, but I sang it.
Oh,
I
great.
had no idea, but I mean, it was trained, and from there I just started to listen to different types of music, R&B, old 50s music and stuff. And so I love music, all types.
Do you sing karaoke?
Yes, once in a while.
Really?
Well, heck.
Mark here is a big karaoke person, as
Karaoke
we were
aficionado.
talking about earlier, and I totally think that Mark needs to go sing with you, cause I don't believe him.
we
So
can
I
bring-
need him to show off his karaoke ability.
A little
Get
unity.
Up there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Let's go do it.
Me before it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. Lately, I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my life is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. With open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Would you choose water over wine? Hold the wheel and drive. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Thank you very much.
Didn't completely bite, but I wouldn't buy your CD.
Once we get picked up by the Discovery Channel, we're gonna have Kimberly sing our opening show.
Oh no, no, not happening.
Well, this is the final pilot episode of H20, so we want the whole crew to come up on stage here. Join us. Our guest, Han Lee.
Thank you, Han, filling in for Vincent.
Anything for you, Kimberly.
Yes, yes. And he doesn't even know me, but hey. Okay, well,
won't be long.
thank you guys very much.
Got our director.
Here we all are.
Woo!
Producer, the whole gang, right here.
Woo!
Hey, wait. Garrison, get up here.
Executive producer. Woo! And Jimmy Morgan, the entertainment reporter. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, we should stay.